Hi, my name's Nick Hugh. I'm 17. I'm from Hamilton. I think floor and wall tiling is interesting because I have a passion for houses.
Well, in Hamilton's rapidly expanding leafy suburbs, demand for floor and wall tiling is booming. Mike Savage, who has been tiling for 36 years, is to be Nick's mentor for a couple of days.
Okay, Nick, here's our first job. This pallet here, we'll put that on the trailer. 6 bags of that. That's your job, mate. It's nearly smoko time, mate. I think the perfect trainee would be good at maths, have good common sense, and a good willing aspiration to work. Hey Nick, the digs are a bit cool, aren't they? I think you better wear a t-shirt today, if that's all right.
Yeah, no.
That looks pretty good, pal. You're part of the company, mate.
All right, thanks.
First job, mixing the mud or tiling cement.
That's variable speed, so don't pull it full on.
A new tiled area has been planned in the hallway by the front entrance.
Health and safety issues, knee pads, they are not for your head. They are for your knee.
Well, why do we use these knee pads?
Well, you've only got one set of knees, Nick. Look after them. So you want a good level of mud, so you get a good even plane on the surface. And that all reflects in the floor level, because floors are never true. So it's up to you as a tiler to find a good plane.
Why is it stripy?
If you have a solid foundation like that, it'll key to the tile, but it won't let the air out.
Okay.
So that lets the air out.
Nearly halfway, time for Nick to start spreading the mud.
Yeah, this is not easy.
Oh man, this looks hard.
Just with the notch end. Yeah,
Okay.
go this way.
This way?
Yep, that's it.
It's my first time doing wall and floor tiling. This looked easy,
Over here.
but it's not. It's pretty hard, especially putting down the mud. Yeah, and the tiles, you've got to dredge it right. So yeah, it's good giving it a go.
Tiling around the fixtures in a home requires accurate measuring, so you do need to know your maths. You also need it to calculate costs and quantities.
Okay, Nick, this is a tile splitter. This is score and break. So every tile you split, you just got to take the sharpness off the edge.
Why do you do that for?
Just so it doesn't cut your fingers,
Oh, okay.
because it's like glass.
Things start to get tricky when you're cutting the corners.
Now the only thing that'll cut ceramic or porcelain, any tile, is a diamond blade. I actually think he's performed pretty well on the wing. Up the front he's been pretty strong, and in the ruck with the bucket I think that was pretty choice. So for a Waikato supporter, I think he's doing all right.
Mike's passion for the job lies in its variety and creativity. Next day, Nick gets taken on a tiki tour of some of his favourite work.
Okay, Nick, so this is where the skill level comes into it with tiling. You're looking at polished porcelain tiles, which are a little bit harder to work with. Some beautiful tiled showers in the bathrooms and ensuite.
A lot of detail on these ones.
There is a lot of detail in the pebbles. Some people have a natural flair for tiling. It can be quite artistic. Okay, here's another example, Nick, of what the client wanted. They had the stone and didn't really know what to do with it. So we came up with a design with the timber and the stone together. The stone looks beautiful. The timber reflects on the rest of the house where there's solid flooring in there.
Tiles play one of their most important roles in bathrooms. Back at the worksite, a new bathroom is nearly finished.
So this is probably the most important area in tiling for floor and wall. It has to be right, there's no room for error. So there's the stone inserts up the walls, just the white tiles on the wall and the 45 on the floor. So that creates a natural valley for the water to flow down to the waste.
Today, Russell Allison, the BC ITO training advisor, has a meeting here at the worksite. In Waikato, there are 34 apprentices doing a floor and wall tiling qualification. Ben Smith, one of Mike's apprentices, is being checked out today.
Okay, Ben, where are we at, mate?
Just finished these ones.
The Wall and Floor Tiling National Certificate is a hands-on qualification, and Russell's regular meetings with employers keep him up to date with a trainee's progress.
Thanks, Russell. We'll see you again.
Yes.
So, Ben, are you enjoying floor and wall tiling?
Yeah, it's a pretty sweet job, eh?
Oh, yeah. So, what's the best thing you look at the end of the day from just coming home, from your job?
When you finish a job and you see how happy the clients are,
Oh, yeah.
that's really good, eh?
Tea break over, Ben. The tiles laid yesterday need to be finished off.
So, what do we do grouting?
It's just a finishing touch to the tiles, just makes it look nice.
Okay.
And you can choose like a whole range of colours, just whatever suits the tile, really. Here you go, Nick, your turn now.
Sweet.
Quite soon, Nick finds himself bogged down in the grout.
And how would we get rid of all the stuff here?
You just get a sponge and go over the whole area, and it wipes off pretty easily. Oh, that wasn't too bad for your first time.
So has Nick got what it takes?
Definitely be quite happy to employ Nick, especially with the enthusiasm that he has to be working.
I think it's going pretty well. At the start it looked real easy, but once I gave it a go, it's quite hard. So it's pretty much easier said than done. I really liked how, it's unique with the tiles and stuff. Not everything looks the same. And the finish makes it look real good.
If you'd like to become a qualified tiler, you'll need to complete BCITO's Level 4 National Certificates in Floor and Wall Tiling whilst in employment as part of a managed apprenticeship. You will work under an experienced tiler who'll provide you with on-the-job coaching and support throughout your apprenticeship. You will also have the guidance of a BCITO training advisor. There are no strict entry requirements to starting a tiling apprenticeship. It will help if you have good maths and English skills, as you will need to work out measurements, quantities and angles, and be able to understand instructions well. Tiling's not just a job, it's a professional career. It will take you around 2 to 3 years to finish your apprenticeship and get fully qualified. It costs $960 to start, then $705 for each year of training after that. To start your career in tiling, contact the BCITO on 0800 422 486 or visit bcito.org.nz for more information.
Supporting local content so you can see more of New Zealand on air.